Think, Don't Believe 53. Think, Don't Believe 53. And this is Select. You can find me at select.me. Yeah. Wee. www.select.me. But don't spell it with all those E's, because when you say me, you think of a long word, but it's just me. It's just M-E. Me. Select.me, yeah. Think, Don't Believe. You and me together here with Think, Don't Believe 53. And this one, this is what I said in the previous video. If you're watching the previous video, like I done told you, watch these in succession a million times. Well, maybe not a million times, but enough for you to get the point. Did you get the point? Did you get the point? Start with number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. You can count. I know you can. You're gonna be full. Yeah, baby. Ho, ho, ho. This video kind of builds off the last one. We were talking about, letting go of the thoughts that do not make you strong. Make you strong, boy. Stronger, stronger, stronger. Let go of the thoughts that do not make you stronger. Yeah, yeah. Let go of the thoughts that do not make you stronger, because we can certainly say a lot of things that'll bring us down. I mean, that's real easy. It's so easy. It's so easy to be negative. Although the energy that you take to be negative is so much more. They say how it takes, excuse me, a less number of muscles to smile than it does to frown. Turn that frown upside down and smile, because you're using less energy and less muscles to do it, and the result is better. I mean, really. I mean, you can't dispute it. You understand? I know what you're doing. Well, okay. Anyway, it seems like it's just so much easier to be negative. And why on earth I will never get it? I mean, it makes me think there's like a ticking time bomb or something like that. I mean, here we are in the year 2018, and you look at the mainstream media and how negative it is, and how everything, it's just this constant energy that wants to pull things down and destroy and terrorize and hurt and be mean and pain. And why can't we all just get along? I mean, really, it's just so much, excuse me, it's so much easier to be negative. So much easier to be bringing yourself down. So much easier to criticize others and to hate. It just seems like it's in human nature, and it's just so much more easier to do that than to be positive and to uplift. And if you're sitting here watching this video, I think you're here for a reason. You're here for a reason, because that reason is for you to get to understand that for your life and for yourself, that you need to start speaking positive into your life. It's a struggle, man, because as many times, sorry for all the coughing, I'm just on the tail end of this whatever. We can spend years, literally years, conditioning ourselves into a negative state of mind and negative frame, and speaking and just getting into that constant, that's who you are kind of thing, You have molded yourself to that particular level where the majority, mostly all the things that you're speaking all the time are just negative, you may not think so, but, that's why I said, you need to start speaking the positive things for your life, because, and again, my heart goes out to a lot of people in this world that have had a lot of things that have been beset and put upon them. What comes to my mind here is a lot of kids that grow up without parents, excuse me, in their lives, and whether they be fathers or parents, period, that are really active in their lives at all. That it's easy to latch onto the negative things that are about them too. And as a child, you're creating habits, It's like you're creating habits by the things that are going on in your life. You're conditioning yourself for when you get older. And now that you're older, and I don't know, there's some people out there that are older. Somehow people out there that are older. That now you're a product of everything that you've been establishing in your life for over the last few years. And here you are. Here you are. I mean, I'll tell you, just for me, for myself, the amount of personal growth and spiritual growth that I got shoveled through in so many things. And I think pretty much for the most part is because I was open to letting it happen. And, by and large, I don't care who you are. You need the Holy Spirit in your life to be able to accentuate your growth and get in touch with that for things to be able to happen a little bit more efficiently for yourself. Because not only can you do it for you to try to change your thought patterns, but then the Holy Spirit will bring situations and certain things into your life that can help you change faster. And you'll find out a lot more of that in Church on Sundays. But you got to go watch those videos and watch those in succession too, as far as bringing the Holy Spirit in your life. And so because personal growth and spiritual growth are intertwined. They really are. If you're on a journey and a path, you know, yeah. So we spend the majority of most of our lives having negative thoughts and conditioning ourselves in negative things and speaking things that don't give you strength. Don't make you stronger. Some of the things you're speaking ain't making you stronger. Here's one of the things that just really astounds me. This whole thing with age. And recently there have been some people that have passed away. Robin Leach, Aretha Franklin, there's been a couple others in there. Those are the ones that stick out. But these people are like in their mid-ish to late 70s, and I'm asking myself, what? To me, that's still, because of how I think, feel, and believe about age myself, because of the way that my life is and the things that are involved in my life and the products I'm taking and everything. And the other examples I've seen of other people out there. Like I saw this one guy, he's like, he's 75 years old and he's a bodybuilder, and this dude was buff, man. And he had a body that was better than some guys in their 20s. He was booyah. And then I saw some other lady that was, I think she was like 80 years old, and she went for jogs every morning for 6 miles or something like that, something crazy. Another story I saw about this guy that was 100 years old, and he was skiing. He went skiing on his 100th birthday, and he was cruising down that hill and slaloming back and forth, and I think, there is really a difference about how you think, feel, and believe about age too. It's got to be huge for somebody. I would think, man, there's got to be some sort of health issues in your life. And I think we're so connected with what we think, feel, and believe about ourselves in life that it has an effect on us. And I think, quite honestly, how you think, feel, and believe about age is going to be determined how long you live. It is. My grandfather, unfortunately, died from a broken hip. His path was already kind of spiraling down, and he was always feeling worthless and that he was no good, and should have heard the things that were coming out of his mouth sometimes. And and I'd be like, Grandpa, and then of course he had a difficult time in his life, and he was already down, and then he broke his hip, and he was that much further down, and then really, he ended up dying of a broken hip. And people could say, oh, well, when it's your time. Well, I agree to that to an extent. But then I also believe what you think, feel, and believe about your age has a great deal to do with how healthy you're going to be and where you're going to lead yourself with your life, you see? Because if you start speaking good things about your age, and I live long, and I have great health, and I have an abundance of great health in my life. I find all of the things that are necessary to have abundant health in my life. That's one of my things that I talk about that I have on my little recorder that you can go find in the product section on my Selects.me website and find that. Because change isn't easy in this particular ways, and sometimes you got to repeat what you're saying about things. And, as far as for the moment right now, this video's over. Yeah. Go watch the next one. Yeah.